Hi, in this video I'll show you how to create your very first Bullets presentation from scratch. So before we can begin, we need to download the Go.engine from go.engine.org and download the 64-bit version. I'm downloading the Linux version because I am working on Linux, but there is also a Windows version and a Mac version. Just download the 64-bit version and you should be good to go. So while we wait for the download to finish, I must tell you that I have recorded the video beforehand and I am now doing a sort of voiceover. So let's see how that goes. Uh, let's cut out some downloading progress. Okay, so once downloaded, we just extract the zip file and then we get the go.engine executable, which will open with the editor. And just saying that we don't have any projects and whether we want to download some from the asset library, which we don't. So we cancel out of that. Instead, we are going to download the Bullets presentations from GitHub. So let's go to github.com and to the Bullets project. There we go. And download the zip file. Okay, and just as before, we just extract and get our Bullets master grade back to the editor. We can import it. So browse to the downloads and then double click the project file and import. Godot is now importing the project and it starts out far too big on this tiny screen. Right, and you can already see the start screen. So the next thing we are going to do is we are creating a new presentation. So in the scene menu, we are going to create a new inherited scene. And from the slides folder, no, actually not from the slides folder, it's one up in the directory hierarchy. It's directly under bullets. You can double click presentation. And then you see the Bullets demo presentation there with the slides node that's complaining that there are no slides attached to it. So let's give it a slide with an instance of a child scene. And then we are just going to search for title. So there we go. Let's create a title slide. And it's now in the in the slides. Great. So the title slide has 3 fields which you can fill out. First is the title, obviously, if you can spell it. Well, I can't. Oh, I can. Then a subtitle. And let's fill in some authors. Great. Now, before we do anything else, we are going to save this presentation. And we are going to create a new folder for that. So create folder, give it a name. Well, it's just a folder name. Awesome one. And pick a good name for your presentation, just like me. I'm naming it awesome1.tscn. Right. And now one more important step is go to the boot menu and select the start scene, which will be our presentation. So when you hit launch, after the start screen, your presentation will be launched and not the demo presentation that comes with the download. So I'm now adding another slide, which is a chapter slide. That's just a little separator slide with a caption. So we give it a title and a subtitle. Chapter 1, I like cats. Everyone does. And now let's create our first content slide, which will be a one content. It's called one content because there's only one content on it, which is a text field. It has a title. Let's call it I like cats. And then let's make the chapter slide invisible so we can only see ours. And let's add some text. Okay, but now it's time for bullets. You create bullets just like you do in Markdown with a dash, and they are automatically formatted as these little red greater than signs, bullets, stuff. You can nest them as you like, just press tab and arrange them. Just typing some random cat related bullets. Okay, so I think now it's time to add some images. The way we do it is we click on our slide and add another component to it. It's not a picture. No, not a picture. It's going to be a bordered image. Bordered image. Yeah, there we go. The bordered image just has a little drop shadow as border. And we need some images. Luckily enough, I have downloaded 2 cat images already, which we are going to copy into our project. So let's open another window, go to our presentation folder. If we can find it, yeah, it's in the downloads, Bullets Master. And there we are going to create an image folder inside of our presentation folder. So everything is nice, clean and orderly. And let's copy the cat pictures into there. There we go. And back to Godot. Now we can see our cat images, and we are just going to drop the cat image onto the IMG field of the bordered image. And then we can just resize it as we like and please. And let's do it again. Add another inherited child scene, which is going to be another bordered image, and place it somewhere. Drag the image into the IMG field and drag around with size as you like. Okay. So time for another chapter, I think. Yeah, chapter 2. Chapter 2 with a new title. Yeah, one more thing. It's always good to have in a presentation. And a bit of content for the new chapter. Let's make the other slides invisible and focus on our content. One more title and some bullets. Okay, we are now going to nest some bullets. You can nest as deeply as you like. So with every tab, you indent one level more. And it's not very easy to run out of indentation levels. If you just saw, I clicked the maximize button on the text field, makes it a bit easier if you have a lot of text. So you're not confined to the little text field in the editor. You can actually pop it out and then press OK, and you're good. So yeah, now let's finish with a thank you slide. And just as before, we give it a title, subtitle, and our authors. Mhm. Great. So let's test it. Just press play. Okay, start screen is there. Let's go. First slide, second slide. Oh, lovely cats. One more thing. A lot of indentation, and thank you. Great. Now you're done. Yeah, we can go full screen. Activate the laser pointer. And oh yeah, we can resize the laser pointer with Shift L. And enter drawing mode with D. Now we have laser pointer and drawing mode on. Awesome. Yeah, so it's really kind of easy to create a presentation, even if you have to download Godot. And I think that's pretty doable. So what we can do now is export to the web. We need to add the HTML5 export capabilities, which are not present yet. So we have to say manage and download. Download from the official mirror. Let's skip downloading. Yeah, great. And close out of this. And then go again to project export. Now we see HTML5. We give it a place where we want to export. So we are going to create a new directory called web. Okay. And give a name for the exported presentation like presentation.html. Okay, and now export project, save, done. We can close out of there. And how do we test it? With the little S button there. Godot launches a little server and your browser, and you see works just as native. We can start, go into our presentation, full screen it, activate the laser pointer, draw, everything just like native. Yeah. So that's how you create your first presentation and export it ready for the web.